Quick story at the Bourke Motel. We sat here and had dinner last night from across the road at Servo. Anyway, 10:30 last night, I get a knock at my door from the motel manager. Management, and I'm going, oh no, we got some young kids at the door and they want me to open my room up. Anyway, come outside, manager's got my wallet. I haven't lost a wallet in my whole life. Anyway, he's got my wallet. There's $400 in my wallet, $400 cash, and it was gone. So I wasn't too stressed because my credit card was still there. Checked online, my card hadn't been used, so I was stoked. I didn't care about the $400. But there was two blokes staying here. So that van over there. And they were really loud and yelling and shit last night. I went, I bet you they found my wallet. So this morning, they were outside, one of them was on the phone. I said, oh mate, did you find my wallet last night? And one guy says, no, I didn't, but my mate did. He's still in bed. I said, oh, that's awesome. Thanks for handing it in. But there was $400 cash in it. And he goes, was there? I go, yeah, there's 400 in it, mate. I said, I'll tell you what I'll do, because he's handed it in, I'll split it with you. So he come out with $200 cash. And so I've got my wallet back. I'm down 200. They did hand my wallet in, so I'm happy with that. And then this guy, because he could have denied it and just said, nah, man, we don't know anything about it, I gave him another 50. So I'm down $250. But my card's there, my wallet's all intact, nothing was taken. How good is that, eh? Like, I know that's shit, I lost $250. But mate, the inconvenience of losing my driver's license. So even though they thieved me, I went over and thanked them again just then and said, thanks for your honesty for handing it in. So story number one in Bourke today. Let's get riding. Wallet story gets a bit deeper.
Oh, give it to me.
Okay, so I just rang my wife to tell her about my wallet story.
Yeah.
That these guys have stolen my wallet, found my wallet, stolen $400. Di goes, no, there wasn't 400 in it, there was 200 in your wallet. I go, no, I told you to put 400 in. She goes, no, let me check. She went and checked because she kept notes on what cash I've got at home. She goes, no, I only put $200 in it.
Right.
So it only cost me $50.
Right.
He gave me all my money back.
Yes. And you gave him 50 for the...
Yeah, so he gave me, the guy that was honest enough to hand my wallet in, I said, I'll split it with you. He gave me $200 back, which means he gave me all my money back. I gave him 50 as a bonus. Cost me $50. This is how to mow your lawn when you live in Bourke. Just put a horse in your front yard. Have you got a funnel or something?
I do, yeah.
And we've only done 900 Ks. Do you reckon I've got enough content yet for an episode? Like a 30-minute video?
I think you've got enough content probably for 1 or 2 seasons.
Yeah.
16 episodes a season.
So you've been watching it unroll, how it goes, eh?
I have.
Like,
and I can't wait to watch the first season.
And there's not one story that's forced, that's been... Like, it's just opportunistic, just grabbing the camera at the right time. Bourke. Bacon, egg roll, coffee, BP Bourke. It's already warming up. Had a hoodie on under my jacket, had to get rid of that. So I have t-shirt and jacket today. And yeah, today we're doing a thing, it's called the Darling River Road or something. We're following the Darling River. I think I don't know, we've got to get to Broken Hill, but it's probably a bit of a stretch today. It's about 600 and something Ks. So we'll probably do 300 or 400 today, I think. Maybe slow down a little bit, look at some stuff and enjoy the ride a bit more. So Reese is just getting ready. And yeah, we're about to hit the road. That's how they transport cotton. Old mate and the truck driver were just saying last year from the gin they delivered 60,000 of those things last year. This year I think he said they're doing 50,000 or something. So it's pretty cool. They actually leave all little bits on the side of the road. They blow out of the bales. So yeah, interesting when you see how the cotton is actually where it starts from and how they get it from point to point. It's pretty easy to get out here, eh? This is the problem, Reese. You can just buy it
On the street.
on the street.
You should just put a big lock on that ice box.
Well, you did have to unlock it, so
Stop.
the servo guy's fully in cahoots.
Stop the ice problem.
There's the ice problem right there. BP Bourke, that bloke there. So mate, I'll show you where we are now. So we are here in Bourke. So we're going to try and get onto this road here, this Darling River Road. Goes all the way down here. So I actually even reckon this might just be us today from here to here. What's this little town here called? Moorabbin. Oh, Vulcania,
yes.
Yeah, so I think that's about 400 k's.
Yes.
This is what we're going to try and do today.
Yes.
Right, so we're going to find this intersection here.
Yeah.
All right, so that's our plan today. We're going to go from here, Bourke to Vulcania, along this diagonal, which follows the Darling River. It's called the Darling River Road.
Good try.
So hopefully it's all open. I guess we're going to find out when we get to this point. Broken Hill's a bit too much of a stretch. If not, there'll be a sign at the start of it. If it's closed, then we're going to look for an alternate route.
We'll work off that.
Yeah. Could go to Cobar, but that's all bitumen. So.
Broken Hill tomorrow.
Yeah. Happy with that? Okay, the story is now we've got to find the road to Cobar, and then not far out of that is the road that'll go down the Darling River Road. So, time to hit the road. So apparently Bourke's going through a bit of trouble at the moment with the young people. Everything's all boarded up. Like over here. A lot of shops are boarded up, a lot of rubbish around the streets. So I think it's another little bit of a sleeper that people aren't hearing about of crime and disruption with the young kids in town, because there's no policing of them. And all we've been getting is warnings while we're here about stuff being stolen and whatever. So yeah, Bourke, probably not on the high list for me to come back to. So this was one of the roads we were worried about. It is all clear and open. So yeah, this should be a fun day. Let's go. I've always wanted to know what's inside these damn walls, so I'm going to go over and have a look. That was a bit soft. Oh, bike sinking. Well, there she goes. A little bit soft. Oh, she's just like marshmallows. All right, got to get it up a bit higher. Bloody proximity key battery must be flat. Fucking thing. Have to get that fixed. Just gotta get higher ground. Try that. Right, let's get up and have a look. You're not water skiing out here. That got a bit soft. I've driven past these sort of big man-made dams for like so many years working out west. First time I've ever come up one and had a look, because I'm usually on a work mission. So today, because I'm not, I'd come up and have a look. Check that out. Look how much earthworks to push all this up. And that's probably got to be 1.5 k's that way. I don't know, you'd have to be a kilometre at least square. I guess the idea is when that's full of water, they can let it out to irrigate cotton fields, I'd guess. But she's pretty dry at the moment. All right, well, it was hardly Disneyland of the West. Slide back down this hill and let's go down and have a look at this mud I've got to get back through. Nah, she'll be right. Kangaroos didn't get stuck in there, so the 1290 won't. Oh, sinking. So I've got to move this proximity key because the proximity battery's running flat. Oh. So what I sometimes do is throw it in here. This is the mobile phone carrier, which my mobile phone doesn't fit in. So, yeah, get in there. Right, now, that should be okay. Yep. Side stand. Here we go. I'm gonna go up the hill so I can roll back a bit. Oh, I'm bogged here already. Bloody GoPro just spat the dummy and had to pull the battery out. They're so shit. Let's go. So I'm going to drop my tyre pressures. I'm getting a bit jittery. So yes, you got a pressure gauge. Yeah. Pressures I've dropped to 28 in the front, 32 in the back. Should be fine.
You've got 5 seconds in the front, 5 seconds.
So I absolutely knew nothing about this road either. I just looked on my paper map for those paper map lovers out there, and I just saw it on there and it showed it was off-road with a couple of sealed sections. There's been about 2 or 3 sealed sections so far, but only like a couple hundred meters.
Cannot forget the brightness of your smile, soft embraces, look into your eyes, the whisper in my ear, waiting for you long time, baby, was so hard
k's today, pretty much all dirt. Great road,
Awesome.
all red dirt.
Awesome road.
It was sick. There was an intersection here in town. I don't know whether we're going to take it or not. So
The right turn there is a shortcut to Tilpa.
yeah,
That'll throw us onto the other river road. Yeah, going well. How are you?
good. Nah, just having a break here.
Oh, you're just having a break?
Yeah,
Where'd you come
thanks. Just from Bourke this morning.
from? Road like?
Not too bad. Probably the last 10 k's is the worst into here. Yeah.
No, we got rain about 3 o'clock this morning.
Oh, okay.
We saw that blow through actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Bourke.
They had,
You could watch it. It was heading east.
yeah, right. The thunder was wake you up.
Right. Because it was pretty good. The other side, like say 50 k's towards Bourke was good. Then just got a little bit wetter, and just this last bit, there's like 2 wheel tracks down the middle that were quite okay.
Yeah.
But it was hard pack enough that these didn't. Yeah, which is that? So I'm looking at the map now. So you can go to Tilpa that way or that way. That just goes on. Which is, what do you reckon is the better one? Same.
Friday night we had a couple come in on this side.
Yeah.
And they were in table drain, like in the 4-wheel drive, they were in table drain, sliding everywhere.
Oh.
One's come in yesterday on the other side, and they said, because it's a narrow, like we've only narrow roads, but they reckon it was real bad, so
Okay.
I think it's much of a much.
Much for muchness.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
other side's through Tilpa. Is that correct?
You can go to that side or that side.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Tilpa there. So, oh yeah, I see where we are. Right, you just go. You can cross the bridge here, and then there's a road that goes down this side, which is a smaller road than this one. Looking at this, it's a
Yeah.
like it's a less
Less travelled.
lower
there's
grade
probably
road.
more-
Yeah,
There's probably more properties along that way. I think,
right.
On that
More of a
side.
service road.
Okay.
Or is this be more of a main traffic?
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll check it out. So here in Louth, there's a bridge in town. You can actually cross the bridge here, and you can see a road that goes on the other side of the river down there, and it meets up down at Tilpa, which is here. So we're going to stick on the one that I've marked, the yellow one. We're going to stay down this side. Same distance, same destination. A little bit wider roads. That'll give us more scope if there has been rain, is what I'm thinking. All right.
Hungry for the road all my life, thirsty for adventure all my youth, chasing all my freedoms down Liberty Avenue. Every time I hear a phrase my mother used to say to me, everything happens for a reason. I get the feeling I need a little taste of home, 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 just a little taste of home. I need a little taste of home, home, home. I need a little taste of home. Nothing like kitchen conversation, steam coming up off the stove, photographs down the staircase showing our stories unfold. And every time I hear a song my father used to sing to me, sweet words of an Irish lullaby, I get the feeling I need a little taste of home, home, home. I need a little taste of home.
Right, well I've never ridden on anything as slippery as this. They just had a big storm come through last night. You can see it's that black soil, so that's super slippery. Got into a few situations there, but we'll just keep pushing on slowly, and he reckons maybe only about a 10k range that the storm come through, so we'll just keep riding on. I'm going to treat it a little bit like a motocross track. If it gets too gnarly, we'll just sit out and wait for it to dry out a bit. Yeah. Kind of like waiting for practice. If it's too muddy in practice, wait till your first race. Yeah. So the sun's out now. Yeah, storm come through and has smashed the shit out of these roads. So we've just got to take our time. We'll keep punching on about 30 or 40k an hour is my speed, and yeah, just get kilometres under our belt. Apparently Wilcannia is not the place to stay either. We're not staying there tonight. We've got to move on. We've got to do a big ride today to get to Broken Hill.
Home, 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 just a little taste of home. I need a little taste of home, 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 no matter where I go. A little taste of home, home, home. I need a little taste of home. Just bought my ticket, I pick up the phone. Called in to tell you that I'm coming home. Home, 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 I'm coming home. I need a little taste of home, 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 I'm coming home. Little taste of home, 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 I need a little taste of home. Little taste of home, 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 I'm coming home. Home, 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 I need a little taste of home. Home, 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 just a little taste of home. Home,
Yeah.
home, home,
We just came
I
from
need a
Bourke.
little taste of home.
First 10 Ks are going to be a bit slippery.
Oh, okay. Well, it's probably the first 10 into here was pretty much the same coming
That's
in.
the storm that came over here last night.
Yeah. So you reckon about 10 Ks or so it'll be shit.
It'll be slippery, yeah.
All right.
Nobby's on, so you should be right.
Should be right.
Just take it steady.
No worries. All right, go give it a crack, eh?
So we've done maybe hour and a half or 2 hours of dirt road. That was just ruts for like 10 to 20 kilometers. It's like they've prepped it for pro day at QMP on Thursday. It was just loam. And so what happened was, where we saw the farmer with the tractor, they had a storm come through, and it was probably for about 10 or 15 Ks. It was like ice skating. It was so slippery. Nearly lost the big girl a couple of times, but throttle got me out of that. And then it sort of got into deep ruts where it has rained, but it's dried out. So the last couple of sections of the road we come through, they've had big rain, but in the last couple of days, and it's already starting to dry out. So cars have been through. I don't know how they got through that. Tell you one thing I'm going to do is, whenever I see, so this was an open road. The road sign said open. Man, I reckon if I see the first sign that says closed, I understand why they closed these roads. If that was wet, there was no way in hell we would have got through this last probably 40 kilometers. It would have been treacherous. So anyway, Wilcannia is our next stop. Still got about 160 Ks, and then we're going to go to Broken Hill. It's going to be a huge day today. We're going to get to Broken Hill today because we've been told Wilcannia is dodgier than Bourke, so that ain't for me. So we'll push on through to Broken Hill regardless of what time we get there. So yeah, check this. Reese has just had a bit of a clean up. Taking about 10 kilos off his bike. Standing on sealed road here. It's only because we had a break. You can see the sealed road started there and then ends just there, the other side of this bridge.
are you?
Yeah.
From where?
From Bourke.
Oh, okay. We flew in.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah, we're on a pub crawl.
By plane, by aircraft.
By aeroplane.
Yeah, nice. That's the way to do it.
If you want to
Do it in style.
Yeah.
That's right.
We've been
We're gonna miss the one
the
on the
first
way.
bill.
Tilpa, T-I-L-P-A. I wonder what, should we check out realestate.com while we're here? Actually, well, there's no houses, there's only one house. So it could be high demand. It does say it's the town of the floodplains. That's kind of telling me it might flood here. All right, had my snack. Time to push on. Okay, I'm going to give a little bit of a tuition here. As everyone knows, I'm an off-road motorcycle coach, and I want to tell you how you can confidently ride on these roads where there's, just show the road here, Reese. You can see it's got a bit of a crust, so it's a little bit soft underneath. Look at my tracks here behind us. So the front is kind of constantly twitching and searching, and then you get ruts, and you've either got to follow the rut or if you get all loose. So this is the tip, and I'll show this in my body positioning videos. By having your elbows up, but just slightly bent, you have to maintain enough force in your arms. So, Reese, kick my front wheel. Right? Kick it again. Okay, now I'm gonna put my elbows down. Do it again. Bang, see how much it deflects? So by keeping my elbows in an upward position, I can allow the bike to twitch a little bit, left to right. Make sense? Okay, so the bike can like twitch left, twitch right, but I'm kind of locking it at this point. So it's only moving in and out to a little bit of shoulder movement more than anything. Because if I don't collapse my elbows, I can't allow the bike to tuck and then push and then slide out underneath me, which is probably, I'd imagine, how most guys get in trouble on this kind of terrain. So my big tip is get some confidence, get your elbows up, even in a seated position. I've been seated for the last half hour. When it gets tricky now, I'm standing. But what I'm definitely doing is a nice strong back. I have my elbows up, looking forward. I'm not even engaging with here. And my elbows are slightly bent, okay? And they're slightly bent, but I'm holding rigidity in them. So Reese, give me the camera. You can do that, hold that with one hand, come around to my back and do the exercise where you push on my back.
Oh, all my body weight.
Okay, push harder. Okay, so I can't collapse. Okay, come back around here. So even if when you were pushing, my arms aren't moving, all right? So for the guys that ride these roads and feel like they lack confidence, what you're probably in your mind thinking is the front is gonna twist and push and then drop you. And I've seen it on videos too, when guys hit a bit of mud and the front washes out. What's happening is your elbows are collapsing. So what happens is elbows collapse, front wheel turns, only has to turn 2 or 3 degrees. It'll push sideways, down you go. So I hope that helps someone. We've just been powering along here doing 110 Ks. They're not great conditions. You can see it's a bit, we've gone through some big rutted sections, and this is now gone a little crusty bit on top and a little bit soft underneath. So yeah, I hope that helps someone. Really pissed off, my bloody camera turned off then. So while we got Reese to do, you can see my track through here, it was pretty shit. I probably could have gone through there, I don't know. We got Reese to go along the edge here, right along the edge there, was up nice and high. It was a bit wet there, got a bit boggy, but then out and through. Don't know if I would have got my bike there with that camber, I might have got a bit tricky, but anyways, sorry about that, mate.
Thought I had that on film.
Good, no worries.
What we're going to expect on that. So I'll tell you what I did. Fucking nothing. I looked it up on the map and saw the road. I didn't Google it. I didn't YouTube it. Nothing. Nothing. So I had, that is beyond my expectations of what I thought that track was.
That was mind blowing.
Yeah.
What an adrenaline rush.
It was like being in a rally, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Felt like
It was
part
so
of the thing
badass.
today.
So, adventure bike guys, that's the Darling River Road. It's actually closed now, so we come from the other end. I think we were just bloody lucky because that says closed, but from the other end it said open. I think no one had seen it since the storm last night, mate.
No, I think you're right.
It literally closed while we did it, so we went through a closed road by default. But mate, if you want to try something totally different, come and do this ride. Mate, absolutely unbelievable day. The distance is, it's about 300 kilometers, I think. Man, that was absolutely probably one of the best days I've had on a motorcycle right there.
Yeah,
On top of my wallet story.
absolutely epic.
Fuel time, let's fuel up. Man, I can't say how much more about that ride. Best ever. How you going, mate? How's it going? Good. Bloody good, actually. Bloody good. Right, fuel going here. 98. He asked for ice.
How'd it go down?
No, well, he knows where it is, but I said to the guy in there, I said, there's a guy selling it on the corner. Hey, if you're after ice, there's a bloke up in the corner selling it.
Is there?
Yeah, a bit dodgy looking bloke with a hoodie on. No, that's it. See, he got it. That's my joke.
That's the joke.
Ice, you know, bloody,
yeah.
the drug ice.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I guess my comedy career is not starting today,
He's the crazy guy outside.
Yeah. Don't call the cops. Righto. My humour's not working. Let's go. Fueled up. Reese is just getting a drink. Broken Hill. How far to Broken Hill, mate?
2 hours.
2 hours. So we're going to smash that out the Savo. It's already nearly, I think it's nearly 3 o'clock. 198 Ks. Oh, okay, cool. 198 Ks, all bitumen. All right.
Nothing like kitchen conversation. Steam coming up off the stove. Photographs down the staircase showing our stories unfold. And every time I hear a song my father used to sing to me, sweet words of an Irish lullaby, I get the feeling I need a little taste of home, home, home. I need a little taste of home.
Trying to make a video entertaining from Wilcannia to Broken Hill.
Okay.
So we'll see what this video looks like.
Good luck with that. It's only going to be
There's plenty of stuff in it, mate.
you and your joke.
Got you doing a flyby, me going back past you. No hands. Did a no-hander. That's
mortgage
that's big.
A few jokes along the way.
Serenity's pretty tip-top, eh? You could mountain bike out here, eh? There's a few little hills. Not like St. George.
Some wide open spaces.
Dixie chicks, man. Sorry, the chicks. It's just the chicks now.
No Dixie?
No, they dropped the Dixie a while ago.
Oh,
Politically incorrect, my friend. You unaware?
wasn't aware. No.
It's just the chicks.
It's not one band I follow, Mel.
Didn't say I followed them, but I just know. I just know stuff, mate. I am actually going to see them in October.
You got tickets.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Yeah.
To the chicks.
Wide open spaces. Room to make the big mistakes she needs. I don't follow them either.
Is that one of the tracks?
Yep. Wide open spaces.
For a man that doesn't follow them,
I know.
you know a lot about them.
I know a lot about them.
Where are they playing?
I think at what's old mate's place? Sirame?
Survey.
Nah, it wouldn't be Sirame.
In a
My
home
wife will
centre.
let me know when we get home. It must be Brisbane.
It would be Surrey.
Nah, I think it's a stadium. They got more class than just a wine mixer venue. The Catalina wine mixer at bloody Sirame. I think it's at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre. Is that the biggest thing in Brisbane?
Mm-hmm.
Or would they be playing at a football stadium?
No, it'd be entertainment centre.
Right. Oh, sorry. Video is running. Sure you don't want to... No, I'm sure you want to listen to all that chit chat. 100 Ks to go. So, you imagine you're getting over listening to me just when we stop, aren't you? Like, there's a lot of fucking talk comes out of my mouth.
You do a lot of talking.
Yeah, so could you imagine being calmed up with me this whole ride? I actually had a look. We've already ridden 16 hours.
We could be calmed up, but mine would be off.
Oh, so I'll just be talking. That's good.
Like on mute.
Hey, Reese, look to your left. Beautiful hill. I'll tell you a story about a hill.
Check out the
And then
gates.
you won't even know that I said that. And I'll just go, oh, Reese is really enjoying
When we get to
all this communication.
When we get to the destination. Mel, did you
Yeah.
catch that hill?
Yeah. So this is my argument about it. It's like I like you, Reese, right? That really disturbed the afternoon, didn't it? I like you, but I don't really need to listen to you talk all arvo, mate.
Mate, I like you too.
Yeah.
You do enough
I
talking
should put you in shot. Where are you?
when we stop.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So you don't need to listen to me talk for 16
You do
hours.
enough talking in the stops
Yeah.
that will fulfill the day.
However, let's go look at his helmet. He was prepared. He was prepared. Just in case Mel succumbed to the pressure and went and bought himself a comms system.
This is for the Dixie chicks.
You don't even know they're the chicks, man. So you don't even know. So yeah, my whole thing is, I've pointed to ostrich emus, I've pointed to kangaroos, I've shown him. That's my communication. Have my communications let you down today?
Second to none, all day.
There you go. So we don't need comms. You comms guys, comment down below. Burn me. I'm more than happy. Jump in there. Get active and tell me I'm a dickhead for not having a comms. Look at this. I mean, if I did this a minute ago, I'd be dead because a car went past. Oh, there's a car actually coming. Better get off the road. Righto, finish this drink off. 100 Ks, a little bit more entertainment. I'll film some more stuff.
Jump off the road.
Some
Mel.
bitumen stuff, which is really good. How good is bitumen though? It really is. After what we did this morning, I'm actually enjoying being on the tar.
It's a nice relax.
Yeah,
It's a lot easier this way.
yeah.
But it's not really an adventure.
Hey, Mike Rossi in Hardenated. I just watched his video last night. He did one on the like a bike rack for his. He name dropped me probably 6 times in it.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'll probably mention Mike a bit in my video
You
now.
do like a good bike rack.
Yeah. Yeah. So if anyone watched my video, worst ride ever, I hope you all understand that was a piss take with me and Mike. Someone actually said to me the other day, how did I not punch him in the head? Mike actually beat me in a fight, so I wouldn't dare punch him in the head. It was a piss take. It was all about encouraging people to get riding with your mates, kind of build morale, mental health, etc. So I hope you did enjoy that one. Yeah, so drink up, let's go, 100 Ks, find a motel.